Hello again there guys and girls, and welcome to my first, what I'm going to call a painted unboxing video. Coming straight off my Dreadball Extreme video. I sort of caught the Dreadball bug, and I'm just going to show you one of the teams of the original Dreadball, which will be compatible with the Extreme version of Dreadball. And it is the Zor Dreadball team, or what Mantic have dubbed the Locust City Chiefs, which I believe was picked by someone on their Kickstarter as the name for the team. At the front of it, it comes in obviously the traditional Mantic video case, which for a team of 8 players is perfect for transporting them, really. Nice sort of browny colour scheme they've done. I mean, to be honest, Mantic haven't dropped a ball once on their colour schemes, in my opinion. Okay, on the back, Mantic point should be there, but I've took it off. Haven't cashed any in yet, but there's a few I've got my eyes on. Nice bit of box art there at the top, just off this, and then showing the box contents. But we don't want to see the box contents. We want to see what I've done with the box contents, surely. Okay, so first up, we've got the solitary guard of the team. I mean, he's a big brute. He's got he's strength 3. He comes with steady, so he can't be knocked down as by a slam. He can still fall down, but he can't be knocked down by a slam. I mean, I think that is quite characterful for his forelegs. You know, he's quite a sturdy thing. He's also got can't feel a thing, which means he negates the first injury he causes. And the Zor, I think they've got that for all their team. I'm not sure on their strikers. I'd have to get back to you on that one. But for one-off games and leagues, they're going to be hanging around. They're a very tough team. You get just get them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jacks. Okay, I'll just plot them there. Do some facing away, just to show you. I mean, the Zor are a funny team because they're not. Most teams where you've got a guard, jacks, and strikers, you think, oh, brilliant. So I score the stuff with my strikers, and I use my jacks as utility. Yeah, you can kind of do that, but the jacks for the Zor have got a slide ability which allows them. If you notice on the DBX video, you can. And in the DBX rules, you can slide as a jack anywhere. You couldn't do that in Dreadball Original. You can with the Zor, and I mean I think they're speed 4+, strength 4+, skill 4+. So they're as good as a human at doing these things. And with the slider bit, it makes them a very powerful jack. And I mean the models for them are. I'll just bring it closer so I can get in the focus. I mean there's a real bug-like thing going on with that, you know. Really nice models, I thought. So I didn't do a close-up of the guard. I'll see if I can get him in focus as well. So that's the guard and the jack. Sorry. Then you've got the two strikers. So like I said, they're strikers. I think they've got can't feel a thing. I'll have to double check, but they're a skill 5 striker, and for anyone that plays Vermin, you know that's quite a twitchy thing to do. And when they're your main ball handler, it's a bit of a scary thing to try and pick up your ball. So sometimes you kind of have to reverse your roles with the Zor. So your jacks become your strikers, and your strikers become your jacks as such. But they're definitely a fun little, certainly a brilliant model. I mean, I'll bring the striker up close and compare him to a jack. I mean, you can certainly see the striker does look a bit frailer, and he's got the horns going on, sort of like a well, I say like a. I don't really know what kind of insect actually, but they've definitely got that insect vibe going on. As much as I love the Mantic colour scheme, I just love the sort of praying mantis kind of feel I could get from these, and the bright sort of almost a luminous green or luminescent green with the bright yellow. I mean, it sort of worked. And a couple of things I've had seen on the comments on the Kickstarter mainly. I mean, people going about, how do I paint this? You know, it's going to look terrible, this, that, and the other. And I mean, this team, literally, I sprayed them black. I then dry brushed. If you look just in the legs there, dry brushed them with a very dark green, like Caliban green, I think it was. So dry brushed the whole model, and then just block painted everything with scorpion green, quite fitting for a bug team, I suppose. I then, I'm not sure if I picked out some of the claw details with grey, but I don't think it's needed necessarily. Picked out the eyes, and then did the yellow bits, then just dipped it in Army Painter Strong Tone, shook off the excess, and that was it. I mean, for bugs with their carapace, I think it works perfect. And a point to note on the Zor team is you'll notice there's actually no numbering on. There's no place to put the numbering on it. So I sort of came up with a system. I mean, that's number 2 because it's got 2 horizontal yellow stripes. Number 3 because it's got 3 vertical stripes. 4 because it's got obviously 2 to the side, then 2 down the middle, all the way up to 7. I think that is 3. Yep, 7. Then I'd count there. And for the strikers, I kind of see the strikers in like football. They'd be in double figures. So you've got a solitary long stripe as the 10, and a single strike's the unit. So you've got 11 there, and 12. And I was quite happy with that. The fret hexes I coloured in because for those that are not familiar with Dreadball, you want to have a forward arc. So your front 3 sides are your fret hexes. So I always think it's good for me to know, and I think it's quite good for my opponent to know if I'm threatening him or not. So it solves disputes in the game. That's all I've really got to say to Zor. I was happy with the team. I was happy with how they play. They certainly play a funny style of Dreadball. They're very hard hitting. If you can kill a Zor player, you're doing really well because it's breaking through that armor. Plus they can't feel a thing. It's for a league. I can imagine they'd be excellent because they'd just be. You couldn't kill them as such. It seems. I mean, I'm sure some Orc players would certainly like to try. But that's the Zor, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching as ever. Hope you enjoyed, and join me next time.